Well, we're talking about state champs. You mentioned some, and we'll keep it to just the UIL. But
Hmm.
pick state champs last year. Who's most likely to go back to the state tournament?
Yeah, that was such a great question. I was thinking if I were doing this podcast, I probably wouldn't have asked that question. So kudos to you for coming up with a great question. Here's how I'd rank them. Blum, number one, no question. Blum is going to state. Okay. It's just a matter if they win state or not. Lauren McPherson, and I kidded her after I watched your podcast with her. I called her. I said, you're really lucky it wasn't me. She said, why? I said, because you're a dynasty. I said, you need to use the word dynasty with as good as you got this team. And oh, by the way, you get everybody back this year. I said, you're lucky I didn't do that podcast. It was Brian because they're a dynasty. The Blum Lady Cats are a dynasty. No question they're getting back to state. I would say Dripping Springs and then the 4A champ, Kenyon Randall, are right there as far as making it to state again and possibly winning state. Heather Burns is been at Randall now since taking over for Jason Culpepper, who's at Bushland, who, by the way, Bushland will be at state this year in 3A, just so you know. But Heather Burns is such a quiet, confident coach, and she's got everybody but I think two seniors back this year. So I think in 4A, you're looking there. Then, of course, you got Josh McKinney at Colleyville Heritage, the 5A state champ. And then Gunter lost head coach Caitlin Gill, and they lost a lot of their key players. So, 5A has really improved this year. A lot of teams with a lot of key players back. And I think Gunter is going to have kind of that, okay, we're going to start rebuilding again. They've got the talent, they've got the players, but I don't think they get back to state this year.